Okay, I would love to remind everyone how critical it is for all of us to support the year-round work of the National Book Foundation to reach readers everywhere. As Ruth said, we have just $57,000 left to meet our goal. So before you leave tonight, or close your computer if you are at home, please join us in supporting readers and books all year long. You know, one of the most exciting and special parts of the National Book Awards are that no one knows who the winners are in advance. Not the board of directors, or the staff, or even me. I asked, they wouldn't tell me. Earlier today, the 5 judges in all 5 categories made their final decisions, and we all are sharing in the excitement to hear the news made public live on this stage tonight. The winners will be announced by the chair of each category, presented in reverse alphabetical order. First, young people's literature, then translated literature, poetry, nonfiction, and finally, fiction. We have a few more surprises up our sleeve this evening, 5 to be exact. Each category and panel chair will be introduced by the voice of a fellow book lover helping us to celebrate from afar. First, we have award-winning actress, singer, and author to introduce the finalists for the 2023 National Book Award for Young People's Literature, and panel chair Dr. Claudette S. McLinn introducing Julie Andrews.
In the hands of a young person, books are nothing short of transformative. This year's finalists for the 2023 National Book Award for Young People's Literature include novels, a graphic memoir, and a picture book. Readers follow young protagonists full of both love and embarrassment for their families, from rural Vermont to Disney World. These stories remind us that words matter tremendously and that histories should be re-examined in the United States and abroad to help young readers better understand the world and their places within it. The panel chair for this year's National Book Award for Young People's Literature is Claudette S. McLinn, the Executive Director of the Center for the Study of Multicultural Children's Literature.
Good evening. Being a member of the 2003 National Book Award for Young People's Literature panel has been a once-in-a-lifetime honor for each of us. We, the Fantastic Five, completed personal, professional, and geographic journeys via Zoom meetings to get to this evening in New York City. We were a team, a dream team, coming from different backgrounds and cultures. Our discussions were open, thought-provoking, comprehensive, and deep. We were respectful and appreciative of each other's points of view. I am deeply grateful to my fellow judges, Sarah Park-Dolan, Kyle Lukoff, Justin A. Reynolds, Saba Tahir. It was a privilege to work together to select these fabulous finalists. The finalists for the National Book Award for Young People's Literature are Kenneth M. Cotto, Gather. Candlewick Press. Huda Fahmy. Huda F. Cares. Dial Books for Young Readers and Penguin Random House. Vashti Harrison, Big. Little Brown Books for Young Readers. Hatchet Book Group. Catherine Marsh, The Lost Year, a survival story of the Ukrainian famine. Roaring Brook Press, Macmillan Publishers. And Dan Santat, A First Time for Everything. First, Second, Macmillan Publishers. And this year's National Book Award for Young People's Literature goes to Dan Santat, A First Time for Everything.
You know, you tell yourself that you're not going to write a speech because you don't think you have a chance. And I think maybe my friend Robin Benway, who won the National Book Award back in 2018, she took me out to a celebratory lunch for being on the short list, and she said, well, technically, you have a 20% chance. So you should write something, because there's a lot of smart people in that room. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for this lovely award. I'd like to congratulate my 4 fellow finalists who I've had the lovely honor of sharing this amazing experience with, as well as with the amazing list of long list authors who were also named. I'd like to thank everyone at the National Book Award Committee, and especially this year's judges, for selecting such a diverse range of books from young adult to middle grade and picture books and graphic novels, which demonstrate that a wide variety of stories can be worthy of such high praise. I'd like to thank my editor, Connie Hsu, who has been my arbiter of literary taste for almost 10 years. While many authors sometimes have proofreaders and friends who read their work, Connie has been my sole confidant, who studies my rough idea of a story like a large ball of clay and helps me mold it into a refined work of art that I can proudly share for all the world to see. 1 Caldecott Medal and 1 National Book Award. Not bad, Connie. I'd like to thank my agent, Jody Reamer, for her ability to skillfully help manage my career for almost 15 years. She's been a steadfast supporter of my ideas and ambitions of this once young, insecure artist, and helped me navigate the course towards a wonderful career that I have today. More importantly, I value your friendship and the close bond we have as friends. I'd like to thank my lovely wife, Leah, who endures the sometimes chaotic months and years of a writer who can become so passionate in his ambitions that he would consume his own soul to craft a work of art. It is not easy being the soulmate of a man who is willing to die for his work. You're often asked to pull double duty as a parent for days and sometimes weeks while I'm on book tours and school visits, while you skillfully navigate your own ambitions as a scientist in the challenging field of biology. You allow me the freedom to chase my ambitions, dreams, but remind me that the world is not worth living if you don't occasionally pause for a moment to relax. I'd like to thank everyone at Macmillan Publishing, most notably Kirk Benshaw for his meticulous eye as an art director, Morgan Rath, Molly Ellis, Jen Besser, John Yaegd, and many others, far too many to name, who helped get A First Time for Everything out into the world. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my mother, who I think is watching right now, who saw her young, insecure child endure the struggles of growing up through the tumultuous years of adolescence and gently pushed them out the door to show his young, innocent mind that despite the awkward and awful experiences we can sometimes experience in life, that the world is immense, and that within that vast world, there is also great kindness and love. Thank you very much.